Yay Networks.
Hello, beautiful people. And yes, it's another beautiful day in the neighborhood, and we're still neighbors. And you know what? I'm excited about it because, you know, honey, as we approach the holiday, y'all, you know, a lot of people, honey, was saying like summer needs to hurry up and get here, even though Labor Day, or should I say Memorial Day, is not the first official day of summer, but, you know, we call it the first official day of summer, honey. But, you know, hey, you know, I hope, you know, all and everybody have a great, happy Memorial Day, honey, because it's a day that, you know, a lot of people just sit home and barbecue and do whatever they want to do. But you know what? My thing is, honey, I'm going to be praying, fasting, and praying. So I ain't going to be doing all that damn barbecuing, eating crabs, chicken necks, and all that other stuff, child. So, but do you boo? But anyway, now also, y'all, I don't know if y'all noticed, but you know what? It is prom time, y'all. Yes, it's prom time. You know, and a lot of the celebrity children are going to proms, honey. These kids, baby, are just racking up, honey, on their parents' money, doing what they need to do, honey. Just spend, spend, spend. But you know what? That's all right, honey, because you know what? I never forget my proms. I went to all my proms, honey. I went to my high nine ball. We called it high nine ball at the time. I went to my junior prom, senior prom. It was just really a nice thing. But, you know, and people were just happy to go and dress up and look pretty. But, you know, it's funny. Now, some of these celebrities, honey, in particular, y'all, Kevin Hart. Now, Kevin Hart's beautiful daughter, little Miss Heaven, you know, she went to her prom, and a lot of people was just dragging poor Heaven, honey, and dragging her parents, honey, because they were saying, y'all, that Heaven's dress only cost $59. Now, we know $59, honey. Kevin Hart sneezed. He don't even sneeze $59. Hell, $59 is not even part of the equation in his life, really. But they're saying her dress cost $59, and people saying, honey, not only did the dress cost $59, but her damn mama is an ambassador for Fashion Nova, and they said, honey, that she got the dress for free. I'm like, oh my God, what is wrong with the world? But I will say this though, they're also saying it too, but with her, if the dress, if they allegedly paid $59 for the dress, at least they're sitting there teaching their daughter the value, honey, of money and how to, you know, save money or whatever. So, because I've been seeing a lot of these broke down people, honey, spending thousands of dollars, honey, on dresses for their daughters, honey, and tuxedos and all this stuff. And hell, they don't even have the money that Kevin Hart has, but they just spending money, money, money on it. And I thought the dress, now, Heaven's the dress, it's a cute dress. It was a cute little green dress. And I don't know, maybe that might have been her dress, her first dress. 'Cause, you know, some of these kids today now are wearing 2 and 3 dresses to the prom. But little Miss Heaven, honey, her dress, you know, it was cute and stuff. But I mean, I don't know. But with Kevin being a millionaire, I mean, you know, I mean, that's good that they you know, that they saving money. But I mean, you know, I mean, he could have spent $100, you know, on Heaven's little dress, child. You know, I mean, come on, Kevin. I mean, it wouldn't have, you wouldn't have got broke by no means. But this is what the people are saying. The people are talking, honey. And they're saying some of these other celebrities, honey, you know, are just spending money on their kids and doing all this stuff. But you know, then some say, well, she can only wear it once. Okay, and yes, she can only wear it once, but she might want to save the dress and stuff. I mean, you know, for a rainy day or for another event or whatever. The dress was long, cut the dress. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. But you know, honey, she did what she did, honey. She wore the dress. If the dress was $59 ago, kudos, honey, to her, honey, and you know, her dress, child. But anyway, speaking of you know, family and stuff like that and all this other good stuff, child. Okay, baby. Now it's being reported, y'all, that honey, Miss Chris Jenner was at Tristan Thompson's game, honey. Now some people saying because she showed up to the game, that's why they losing. But I don't know what it is. But I'm still saying this, honey. Khloe and Tristan are back together, baby. She can't break that peace, honey. She love that man, honey. She gonna do whatever it takes to keep him, honey. And the family now is quote unquote supporting him. If y'all weren't together, if they weren't together, whatever, your ass wouldn't be supporting him, honey. You know, they ain't nowhere in hell. They was, because when they broke up the first time, honey, they stopped supporting him. So now all of a sudden, oh, we need to support Tristan. And, you know, I don't know, honey. I don't believe it, but I don't give a damn neither. And, you know, Tristan also bought a mansion around the corner from Khloe's mansion, honey, out there in Calabasas. So, hey, you know, they're in love. If they're in love with each other, honey, guess what? If they like it, honey, I love it. If she's going to sit there and be with a man that could continuously cheat on you, honey, and screw around and do whatever, guess what, girl? we love you. And, you just do what you need to do, child, because I tell you, honey, I wouldn't do it, honey. Screw me once, shame on you. Screw me twice, bitch, shame on me. It would not be no shame on me. He will not be continuously, honey, cheating on me, having all these different damn women, honey, and doing all that. But then on the other side, guess what? Maybe Khloe is saying like the song, the SOS wrote a song years ago, Just Be Good to Me. Part of the lyrics, she said, honey, I don't care about those other girls, just be good to me. So baby Miss Khloe saying, bitch, I don't care about those other girls, Tristan, just be good to me. So, hey, it is what it is, child. So I guess, honey, do you, girl, honey, and love that man, honey. So, and that's just what he's doing, honey. He's cheating on you, and he knows you're going to come back to him, honey. No, ma'am. You need to get you another black man because they got a lot of them out there waiting on you, child. Promise you they do, honey. But anyway, that's just me. Now, okay, y'all. Now, I'm sure we all know, the good pastor, the actor, the writer, songwriter, and all this stuff, honey, Dietrick Haddon. Have y'all heard of Dietrick Haddon? He's a pastor. He's a great gospel singer. Y'all have? Okay, good. Well, let me tell you something. The church, baby, is livid, and they want him ostracized from the church. They want his record label to drop him because Dietrick Haddon just celebrated his 50th birthday. Okay, well, him and his wife, baby, put out a video, honey, and the wife was grinding on him, baby, and she was letting the church girls know, baby, this is what you need to do for your man because your man want a freak in the sheets and a woman in the streets. However that goes. But anyway, honey, the church people is livid, honey. Now, my thing is, this is how we all got there, hell, from your mama grinding or doing whatever. And so why are they making a big thing about it? But these damn holier and dial people could really work your nerves, honey. The church people are sometimes some of the worst people, honey. They are sometimes the worst people. They are very judgmental. Even though, honey, we know, honey, the Lord loves us all, honey. He wants us to live our lives abundantly. He wants us to do, things, honey. They are married. Why can't this woman grind on her man, honey? But, honey, the church people say, bitch, we want him out. We want the church, baby, to drop him. We want the record label to drop him because it just doesn't make sense for church people to be doing stuff like that. Well, girl, Dietrick Haddon them, honey, I guess they saying, child, they got to do what they got to do, child, honey. Let me, I got to tell y'all, honey, this is what this goes, honey. This is how they said, honey. And I'm going to tell y'all, baby, what Miss Haddon, what this girl said, honey, because, baby, because, honey, I agree with her. Now, she said this, honey. This is what First Lady, Miss Haddon, honey, she said this, and, she said, first of all, she said, honey, lady, your man wants a lady in the streets, but a freak in the freak in the streets. And, she said, first of all, she said, y'all, I didn't want to post this, honey, on the Lord's Day, honey. She said, but we had a time this weekend. She said, honey, my husband turned 50. She said, this is what balance. Did you hear what y'all say? She said, this is what balance looked like. She said, honey, we had a night where we could be ourselves, honey, unapologetically. She said, people, honey, learn that I am the party. She said, LOL. She said, also, honey, you got to match my vibe and energy. She said, ladies, your man wants a lady in the streets, but a freak in the bed, baby. And does anybody disagree? Because when you do this, when you give your man, honey, what he wants, and stuff, he ain't got to go out in the streets and do all these things, y'all. Ladies, he ain't got to go out and do none of that. He could be the man that you want and need, honey, and be there for you. Because you're giving him everything that those tramps are giving him in the streets, and he don't have to go out and get that, ladies. So if you do it for him, at home, he ain't got to go out there and get it. Nah, but I don't know if y'all believe that. But, honey, they going to do what they want to do anyway. Honey. No matter your ass is freak in the streets and on the car, on the room, honey, wherever, they going to still, men going to do what they want to do. I'm sorry, But at least, honey, if you do it at home, at least you can say you tried. So when you decide to leave his ass, at least you said you tried. You can't say that you didn't try and try to, honey, blow up his butt or, honey, grind with him and do all these other things that these bastards want y'all to do, honey. At least, honey, you can't, he can't say, you didn't try, and you can't say you didn't try. So that's, that's how I feel about it, honey. But the church people said no. The good Christians said no. Y'all got to go. Y'all got to go, baby. They protested, honey, Dietrich's record label. They said they want him to drop him now. So we'll see. We'll see how that turn out, though, honey, because, I tell you, honey, judge ye not, for ye shall be judged. And right now, baby, the church people saying, we judging. honey, we got the right to judge. So as the world turns, honey, we're going to follow that and see how this turns out. Hopefully, Dietrick keep his church and whatever he's doing, honey, and continue to make words and songs for the Lord and songs for the judgmental Christians. But anyway, y'all, okay now, but honey, speaking of judgmental, I'm going to be coming back, y'all, because I want to talk to y'all about BetterHelp. Because you know, right now, honey, we all need help, honey. We need help. The Christians need help, honey. The non-Christians need help. Everybody needs help. So when I come back, y'all, we're going to be talking about that, okay? So, honey, just stay tuned. This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp. Now, it is so easy to get caught up in what everyone else needs from you and never take a moment, honey, to think about what you need from yourself. We spend our time, y'all, giving, but it can leave us feeling stretched thin, honey, and burned out. That's where therapy comes in. Therapy can give you the tools to find more balance in your life so you can keep supporting others without leaving yourself behind, okay? It's not just for those who've experienced major traumas. It's for anyone who wants to be the best version of themselves. So if you're thinking of starting therapy, give BetterHelp, y'all, a try. It's entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedules. So here's how it worked, y'all. Just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist who's right for you. And the best part, y'all, you can switch therapists anytime for no additional charge. Oh my God. Now that's what I like, honey, when you can switch with no additional charge, because you know what? We are definitely could be on a fixed income sometime. And you know, hey, they're not charging, so you can switch at any time. So find more balance, honey, with BetterHelp. Visit BetterHelp.com/Gary's Tea today, y'all, so you're going to get a 10% off of your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/Gary's Tea. All right, y'all. We all know, honey, Miss Kim Zolciak, y'all. Kim Zolciak, honey, from Real Housewives of Atlanta, from Don't Be Tardy for Your Party. Well, you know, she and her husband, Croy, you know, we talked about this. They're filing for divorce. Well, baby, they are attacking each other, honey. Croy is letting the world know that Kim is a gambler. He said she gambled all the damn children's college funds, honey, stuff like that. And, you know, I'm not going to say she is, but, you know, but, you know, I mean, maybe she could be. I don't know. But she said Croy was a damn dope head. She didn't smoke weed. Well, a lot of people saying weed ain't dope, honey. But I tell you what, I haven't tried weed yet because I'm just afraid. I'm just scared, honey. I'm scared I might start saying things or doing things, honey, that's just not very godly like. So, honey, I'm not going to, as of now, I haven't tried it. So, like they say never, honey, because never is such a long, long time, y'all. We do know that never is such a long, long time. And with me, honey, getting better help, honey, I don't know if that's going to be a part of my future. But anyway, in the meantime, though, honey, y'all, okay, that dumbass, Jesus, I'm going to just be nice, but Jay Morant, honey, you know, the sports player, the football player, the basketball player, the athlete. Let's call him an athlete, honey. But he's definitely, you know, a baller, honey. Y'all, we still got to continue to pray for this man. Because this man, they say as of yet, honey, his NBA career, y'all, honey, he could be banned from it. He liked guns. And he played with guns, and, you know, and he let his damn friends coerce him into carrying guns and putting guns on social media. You can't do that, nigga. I mean, Negro, you are a multi-millionaire, okay? A multi-millionaire, honey, and you are sitting here ruining your career. Why, Ja Morant? Why? Why can't you just sit at home, honey, and play with your other gun and not that gun? Just play with that. But no, you want to get out there, honey, and put it out there, put it on social media. And, honey, I tell you what, baby, you're messing up your career, honey. You're just messing up your career because ain't no way in hell I would sit there, honey, and mess up my career. But then, like they said, when you're used to nothing, honey, this is what happened. It's obvious he ain't used to nothing. He ain't used to shit. Because if he was used to something, baby, he wouldn't be acting like that. And his damn mom and daddy need to tell him something, but they say they ghetto too. So I don't know, honey. It's just not a good look, honey. It's just not a good look, honey. And we all just, honey, everybody just like, why? I don't know why he swallowed the fly. Perhaps he'll die. I don't know. But anyway, Lupita Nyong'o, honey, baby, Miss Lupita is setting the record straight, bitch, Cause you know they was trying to say, baby, Miss Lupita and honey, Miss Janelle Monáe, they tried to say, baby, that those girls was carpet munchers, baby. But Miss Lupita is letting it be known, girl. Wait a minute, boo. She said, wait 1 minute, honey. She said, I like this girl energy and things, but wait a minute, girl. She said it, baby. Cause there been rumors, honey, been flowing around y'all that they, honey, was been going together. Well, now Janelle Monáe, she's on the cover, y'all, the Rolling Stone magazine, baby, and baby. They've been friends, honey. Lupita been friends, y'all, for, since 2014. And, they speaking out about this long-standing rumor that they were saying that they were in a couple's pickle. But let's be clear, honey. Lupita, let it be known, bitch. Look, honey, I am dating, honey, Selena Mascuna, honey. That's her boyfriend. That's her piece, honey. She said, honey, that's her piece. And she said, but she didn't hesitate to admit, y'all, that she can totally see why people, thought that her and Janelle Monáe were a couple, honey. She said, first of all, this is how she said it, and this is a quote. She has magnetism that they were obviously picking up on, honey. That's what Lupita told on Rolling Stone magazine. She said she is that enigmatic, honey. She said people are curious about enigmatic. Oh, I'm getting tongue-tied, honey. People, and she let it be known, girl. But I'm not with this girl. We're not lovers. We're definitely good friends. She said, honey. She said, honey, that, I don't mind being associated with her in any capacity. She said, quote, it's built into her spirit, she said, calling the multi-hyphenate extremely gifted. She said her openness, honey, creates intimacy on screen. It's really cool to see her move from one thing to another and do it with such mastery. So, are they lovers? I don't know. But I tell you what, baby, they are friends, And she also said this, honey. Check this out. Just because you're a close friend of hers doesn't mean you get to know everything about her. And she said, I think that's what makes her interesting as an artist. Well, I will tell you this, honey. Janelle Monáe, let it be known, bitch, that she is definitely, honey, pansexual. She says she's pansexual. If y'all know what pansexual means, honey, Google it. But pansexual means that she loves everybody. I guess it don't matter what your sexuality, what your gender is, honey, or whatever. She say, honey, she likes them all. But I'm gonna go ahead on, honey, and do this. Pansexual means sexually or romantically attracted to people regardless of their sex or gender. I'm pansexual. I think a lot of us are pansexual, but nevertheless, honey, this girl said, honey, she's definitely pansexual. And, so just leave her alone, honey. So just, let her be. She didn't say she was bisexual, trisexual, or bisexual. She said she is pansexual. And Lupita said, honey, we're friends. So y'all need to just stop that, honey, talking about everybody, damn it, just because the person, honey, has an alternative lifestyle that, these people, honey, can't be friends with everybody. I'm friends with everybody, honey. I'm not gay or straight, honey. I'm confused. So there you have it. So you can't put me in no box, honey, and try to say anything that was just not, not cute. Okay? So don't do it. Don't try it, honey. Don't even try it at all. Because it's not going to work. And I'm not going to stand for it. But speaking of standing for it, y'all, baby, okay, now, Miss Rihanna and her piece, honey, ASAP Rocky. Now, they were at a party recently, and, honey, these guys just started fighting, baby, in the damn VIP section, honey. I'm like, girl, people fighting VIP section? What's that about? And first of all, why is Rihanna? I mean, hold on. I know they could go out and do what they need to do. I understand all that because, honey, but Rihanna, girl, you are pregnant, honey. Why are you out in the club with some ignorant ass people? Anything could jump off. Oh, hell, somebody could start shooting, and there you go, honey, right up in there. But nevertheless, honey, ASAP Rocky told the guy, say, gentlemen, y'all need to act like gentlemen. I said, what black man used the word gentleman? Who says gentleman, honey? I'm like, you say, look, you little fuckers, sit your asses down and act right. Or we calling the cops or we get up out of here. But he called them gentlemen, so that was nice. So I guess that's the new word now, honey. Gentlemen, honey, because honey, they ain't no damn gentlemen to me. They act like a bunch of damn wild animals if you're in a club fighting, honey. And then not alone you fight, but then you got Rihanna there, you gracing your presence with her, honey. It was nice enough that this girl would even be in a club, honey, where people would be fighting, even though she didn't know they would be fighting. But God, dog, sometimes you need to know your environment, honey. Come on, y'all, let's check out our environment now, honey, because I don't go nowhere, baby, unless I check it out before I go up in there. Because you're not about to get me up in there, baby, honey, and y'all start acting like a bunch of damn wild boars. But anyway, that's neither here nor there, honey. Yes, so all right, y'all, honey. So, baby, that was the tea, bitch. Okay, y'all got that tea. And I'm going to tell y'all, this tea, honey, was right there with some nice prune juice, honey, because I wanted to cleanse you, baby. Cleanse you. So you're going to be good and clean, honey. All right, well, I want y'all to have a great day and a better tomorrow, honey, and have a happy holiday weekend, honey. Do what you need to do. Eat right, take Geritol Complete, honey. And don't forget, honey, if you like all what I said, click here. And if you don't like what I said, still click here, because you know what? I like you, honey. So you all are beautiful. I want you to have a great day and eat right. Do what you need to do, honey. And don't forget, honey, to just relax, relate, and release. Bye.